If you've been putting off your taxes for years, the real wake-up call usually isn't the IRS. It's when you finally decide you want to buy a home. And suddenly, you're dealing with lenders, paperwork, tax returns, and deadlines all at once. It's confusing, especially because lenders and the IRS look at your situation very differently. Before we break it down, just know this. At All Bookkeeping and Taxes, we help people in this exact situation every single day, cleaning up tax years, working with lenders' requirements, and getting people IRS compliant so their home buying process becomes smoother and stress-free. Your lender has one main focus. They want to see 3 years of filed and paid tax returns. That's it. If you can clean up your last 3 years and file them, especially electronically, most lenders are ready to move forward. Just remember, if you're filing late, expect some penalties and interest. But lenders still focus on those 3 years. Now here's where the confusion begins. The IRS follows a completely different rulebook. To them, being compliant means filing 6 years of tax returns and either paying what you owe or entering a payment settlement plan. So while a lender might be fine with 3 years, the IRS may still be looking at everything you didn't file. Will the lender's 3-year requirement be enough? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on whether the IRS decides to flag the older missing years. Alright, this is the part that really matters. If you owe taxes for those most recent 3 years and you don't have the money to pay, you will almost always be required to file all 6 years and set up an installment agreement with the IRS. Can you afford to pay your tax balance in full? Great, do it. Once everything is filed and paid, you may even qualify for penalty abatement. Can you buy a home even if you owe the IRS? In theory, yes. In reality, it's usually not the best idea. If you're struggling financially, can't pay the IRS, or can't show you can handle monthly payments, buying a home should probably be paused. The smartest approach? Fix the tax issues first. Then take on the mortgage process once your financial foundation is stable. And the good news is you don't have to figure any of this out alone. All Bookkeeping and Taxes handles the entire process. Filing the missing years, correcting income, pulling IRS transcripts, negotiating payment plans, preparing what lenders need, and getting you fully IRS compliant. All at a fraction of what the big name tax firms charge. At All Bookkeeping and Taxes, we help people clean up years of tax issues so they can finally move forward, whether that means buying a home, getting approved for a loan, or simply getting peace of mind. Let us take the stress off your shoulders so you can focus on what you do best and eventually step confidently into that new home.